Inventory control.
Inventory is a large variety of goods that are held for some purpose or use. Inventory may be kept in-house, meaning it is on-site or nearby for immediate use. Inventory may also be kept in a distant warehouse or distribution center for future use. Except for firms using the just-in-time methods, such as lean manufacturing, inventory implies a stored amount of goods that exceed what is needed by a company to function at the present time. Inventory management is an attempt to balance inventory needs and requirements with the need to minimize cost resulting from holding and obtaining inventory. Meet the demand. From the manufacturer's perspective, it is necessary to meet the customer's demand for products. Keep operations running. If you don't have the necessary inventory to keep producing products, your customer might try to meet their needs by going to another manufacturer. A manufacturer must have certain items purchased, such as raw materials, components, or sub-assemblies, in order to manufacture its product. If you run out of just one component, it can sometimes halt your production. Many wind turbine manufacturers sign contracts guaranteeing that their machines will run a high percentage of the time, sometimes as high as 97% of the time. If the machine fails to run 97% of the time, the manufacturer is back charged for the downtime. So, having their equipment running in the field is also a concern for manufacturers. Lead time. Lead time is the amount of time that elapses between placing an order and actually receiving the goods ordered. A longer lead time usually translates into a larger quantity of goods a manufacturer must carry in inventory. Quantity discount. Oftentimes, a company is given a price discount when purchasing large quantities of a particular good. This can lead to an inventory in excess of what is currently needed to meet a manufacturer's demand. If the cost savings is sufficient to offset the extra cost in having excess inventory or storage, however, then the decision to purchase a large quantity can be justified. Mechanical systems can and do break down. Any wind turbine downtime results in lost revenue. If an owner-operator keeps components in their inventory, it reduces turbine downtime. Therefore, owner-operators of wind turbines keep parts in inventory to reduce downtime of equipment and to reduce lead time on materials needed by crews making repairs on a wind turbine. Large companies involved in the wind industry can be faced with the daunting task of monitoring and physically controlling hundreds, even thousands of different parts. Monitoring parts include monitoring the inventory levels of each part in their inventory. Physical control means just that, physically controlling the inventory. Inventory tracking systems maintain information about activities within firms that ensure the delivery of products to customers. Some companies track inventory using a manual tag system, which can be updated daily, weekly, or even monthly. In a manual tag system, you would pull the tag when you took something out of stock, and then cross-check that tag with the physical inventory logs. This might work on a local needs basis or for a small company. While manual inventory methods have their place, most companies involved in wind industry use computer-based systems to track inventories. Firms operating in industries that have a high volume of products or goods use computer-based tracking systems as a key component to doing business. Computerizing their system gives them a far wider range of information and does so with less effort. There are two basic schools of thought on part numbering. One is that you use non-significant digits that start at, say, 1000. Then 1001, and you just keep on going until every part has a number. This system can have fewer digits, which speeds up the data entry and reduces the chances for transcription error. The second thought on part numbers is that the part number should describe the part as much as possible. In this system, a trained person can tell what the part is by the part number. Some parts on a wind turbine cost only cents, while others can cost thousands or even tens of thousands of dollars. It is therefore necessary to physically control inventory to prevent theft. To limit material from leaving storage areas, companies generally try to limit access to the parts. The use of cages is common in the wind business, as well as using access-controlled shipping containers to control access to parts. Inventory management is an attempt to balance inventory needs and requirements with the need to minimize cost resulting from holding and obtaining inventory.